3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Reckonist. Welcome to my YouTube voice, and Manchester United is the game we'll be streaming today. Part 2 of the 5-year challenge where we sign no players. None. We have to deal with what we have, and what we have is good. It's good. We just need to focus them highly. Since the last stream, I said I'd be doing some stuff behind the scenes. I have added a fair few things like player traits to be trained to certain people. A couple of people now have double intensity training because they're not going to be playing very much, so I want to emphasize their training and get them as good as possible, as quick as possible. I've done the same with the reserves and the under 18s. A couple of them have, PPMs being trained and all that. And that's the training side of it. Tactically, I finally have, I've named all of them, the 3 that we were using. This is the base control possession, which is what we're using for the most part. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Where'd that come from? Yeah, we're using control possession this way, control possession in a different way, and then we'll be using this for the big boy games. This is the counter-attack. All of them have set pieces done. They have multiple corners, 1, 2, 3 each side. I have a very special one specifically for Paul Pogba I want to check out. Edge of the area, Paul Pogba, which is what I suspect he'll be doing most of the time. So we're going to try and just deliver to a battering ram of Paul Pogba. Not too bad at it. See, if you say, like, I don't think it'll be a header. I think it's kind of like drilled to the penalty spot. I don't know. I'm keen to see what happens. But that one's there. And I've also specified a Harry Maguire set piece because you've got Harry Maguire on the pitch. Why not? He scored. This is basically the goal that he scored. His first goal last week, I think it was. But yep, done that. Copied that. That's just for this one. Free kicks exactly the same, I think. Oh no, I've put a free kick shape, but I haven't put any specific instructions for any of them. So there's no tall player. I do have a indirect wide is short, so because we got no real aerial presence up front, we're taking it short. Because why not? But we will do one ping up from an indirect deep free kick. We'll see how this all works out. I'm going to keep my eye on it. So that's for this one. This one also has its own particular set pieces because there's 3 centre halves. Why aren't we focused on the set pieces? They also have there's throw-ins as well for each of them. They all have unique and focused specifically to emphasize tactical things for set pieces. All done. Okay, good. Right, what else did I do? I think that might be it, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. One thing I didn't do, and I thought about it straight away, was making sure coaching is pretty good. Oh, look, there's a problem. We've got all these fitness coaches, and it's just Michael Clegg doing one of them. Average light. Have you got another person? Yes, you do. You have Mark Huss. All right, that'll do. So light. Light with 3 stars is annoying, but I'll deal with it, and that's just defending technically. Yeah, okay. I'll keep that under wraps. You know what? I think we'll go sick notes, low, olivery, coloured indigo, and Matt Chesler game yesterday had a few rough months and needed cheering up. You're welcome, mate. Did you enjoy the golfing? We played golf with friends yesterday for a bit. It was entertaining, to say the least. Speaking of entertaining, United did well today. They did pretty well. I was quite happy with them. I was very happy with Mr. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, there's no point, is there, Cam? No technical defenders. Yeah, United did really well. Bruno Fernandes ran the show. That's 3 games he's played, and 3 times he got man of the match. In the Premier League, that is. Which is pretty good. Today, I'm giving him 2 assists and a goal, because that pass to Martial where he chipped it over Foster came after he shot and missed. So it's not his fault. So I'm going with 2 assists and a goal today. So he's flipping he's landed on well, yeah, he's landed on his feet. So let's say, after 5 years, what will happen? The players will be 5 years older. I don't know. I'm just challenging myself. We'll see. When we get to 5 years, we will then have a conversation. Probably. Possibly. Maybe. Who knows? Alright. Who've we got? Wolves in 2 days. Marcus Rashford's got a 10 on his... Oh, that's what I did. I knew I forgot something. I did a whole set of training schedules. Yeah, I did a defensive focus one for control, and an attack focus one for control possession, a balanced one for control possession, and a possession one for control possession. So, there we go. That's what I was doing. I thought I missed something. Yeah, I've also set everyone, well, every week based on the league games, what type. So, you know, games where we could win, it's balanced. Games where we should win, it's attack. Games where we might lose, it's down to defense. Like, for example, Liverpool, we're going to work on the defense. So, yeah, those are all done. Maybe play James Garner? No. Not in this. Not yet. Maybe someday. He's on loan. Or he's available for loan, Dan. How's it going, by the way? After 5 years, Reck will turn Jesse Lingard into a Ballon d'Or. Blue Brazil is on the back burner for now. It may return. I don't know. I just lost all enthusiasm for it. And then this patch came out, and I had this idea for this save, so I was like, I've got to go for it. You know, we can come back to it. It's not a huge problem. It's still saved. It's still saved on Juan. Oh yeah, what other things happened today? Oh, football-wise, I haven't even looked. I watched United and then fell asleep because I was up late watching the fight. United 3, Watford 0, Wolves 3, Norwich, and Arsenal 3, Everton 2. That all happened in the first half, didn't it? Oh, pretty close. Yeah. Have you seen the surprised Ancelotti meme going around? Yeah, he was interesting. Well, he's got, yeah, Jesse Lingard, he's still young. Oh, he got 1.9 million, 1.2 million for Memphis. That'll do. Oh, yeah, that's what I didn't do. I forgot to put the other thing on because I was playing in the other save. The hiding skin. Where is it? Shrunaldo skin. There we go. The Shrunaldo skin masks attributes, making an extra layer of difficulty for me. So now when I click on a player, it's like that. I also have masked attributes, so what I see might not necessarily be accurate, but obviously for my players it probably is. So if you see grey, it's 0 to 5, and then it's 6 to 10 for white, 11 to 15 for yellow, and then 16 to 20 for green. That's a pretty good idea. It's not my skin. It was, it's from Shrunaldo. I think it was his concept, and FM Wicked Soul made it. Yeah, there. So there's a link in the chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can just jump over to the Discord and do an exclamation mark and skin. Sorry, on the Twitch channel to get the link to it. A few people do ask for that every time. So you can just jump onto the Twitch channel, exclamation mark skin, and it'll bring up the link for you. Okay, so Manchester United versus Wolves. All right, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3-5-2. Okay, they don't look comfortable in this particular shape at all. Interesting. We are 6-4 favourites. Currently 6 after 1 game because we did 3 and a bit hours streaming and we got through to 1 Premier League game, and we started late in the season without doing any transfers. Imagine how long that would be if we did transfers. That would be stupid. All right, Manchester United team selection. I guess we can try... They're going 5-3-2. Yeah, we'll play with one up front like that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's pick. It is David De Gea. Yeah. Warren Ban Asaka is injured. So, right back. It's got to be Dalot, I suppose. Right-sided, Lindelof. Left-sided, Maguire. Left-sided. Oh, it's Brandon Williams. The Brandon Williams show continues. Yeah. I'm interested to see how he develops. Was he changed in the game? Is turning around? He'll be able to tell you. Was he changed this patch? Did you check out Zakaria? No. I've not. There's no transfer, so I've not done anything. Not done anything. But Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba look like a hell of a midfield, don't you think? Oh yeah, we're training McTominay as a halfback because he might be more useful for us long term. Reck, did you decide whether you would be accepting nickname changes? No, I'm not going to do that, Sick Notes. Not for this one. I'm going to take it off as an option. But thanks for reminding me. Okay. Right wing. Okay, inside right. We've been using, well, Chong and Lingard. James is injured. Juan Mata against Wolves. A draw's not the end of the world, so we'll go with Jesse Lingard's. Rashford is back. Or was he ever injured? No, Martial's been injured. That was it. Okay. Yeah, Rashford. Who have we been doing up front? I suppose it's Mason Greenwood because Igalo's still injured. It's not really a running joke if it's only been one time, Dan. Can't really say it's not even, it's a spluttering joke. Now it's a running joke because it's been mentioned twice. Right. Okay. Subs, yes, okay. Romero, Jones, Pereira, Chong, Twanzabi's took a knock. Fred is available. Right, well, I guess we'll give Fred instead of Twanzabi. Phil Jones, by the way, is the only, like, crazy thing we're doing. We're turning them into a target man because I don't have anyone with any kind of physical presence up front after Igalo leaves. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing there. Got Angel Gomez as well. We've already done one game. Still early doors. Rashford doesn't seem to... Oh, because he was I think he was slightly injured for preseason, which is why I don't think he's particularly... Oh, we're on counter-attack, that's why. There we go, that's more like it. So yeah, that's more like it. Thank you. There we go. So this is what we're doing. I think this makes the best use of the players that we have. I'll let Dalot have complete wing-back because he's just like... Yeah, look at all the yellows. He's all around. So... There we go. McTominay got an 8. Okay. All right. Control possession away from home. We'll keep an eye on it. We might have to go to a counter. We'll see. A draw's not the end of the world, but we are favourites. Moutinho, Neves. Okay, so I'll do some opposition instructions here. We won the first game 4-2. They scored a penalty. Donation FC, I don't think he'll be coming back, Dan. Because of reasons. Okay, opposition. Moutinho, tackling hard. Yes, good. That was pretty much all I was going to do. Yeah, let's just go tackle hard on Neves as well, just in case. Okay, let's go. The only thing I don't like about this skin is I don't have all of my panels that I used to like. McTominay, all lovely. Oh yeah, we're behind goal, I've just noticed. Do I keep it behind goal? What do you reckon for cameras, fellas? Dalot using all of his skill. He got fouled again. He was fouled in the first game like that, I think. Penalty. Who's taking the penos? Is it Poggers? It is Poggers. He's walking up there, strolling up. And Bruno Fernandes opening his scoring account today in real life. And Poggers is 1-0, 8 minutes in. Good stuff. Director. Yeah, okay. Good idea. Good idea. Where are the subliminal messages? It depends on the pitch. Sick knows. Certain clubs have a different skin for their pitch and it's randomized. But it's hard-coded yet randomized. Makes sense. You'll see them in a bit when you say subscribe. I was gonna get advertising boards made for my Patreon, and all the television screens will just say subscribe to my Patreon. Yeah, I thought it'd be good use of time. All right, 1-0, very simple. They've had 3 shots, we've had 2. I guess everyone's doing all right. I think. What's happening there? Brandon Williams is injured. And you're our only real left back. Don't get complacent. 6.3 for Jesse Lings. Calm. You weren't that bad. I have faith in you, Jesse. I have faith. Keep trying. Patreon names on the screen as a slide. Ooh, I might have to commission someone to do that. That would be a great idea, Dan. The Patreon names on the advertising boards. That's not a bad idea, is it? Not a bad idea at all. Oh, what a tackle, Maguire. Fucking hell, Marcus Rashford. Didn't like that particular fan over there, did you? All right. Half an hour to go. I reckon we can probably go counter. Look at that. Because I don't even have to click anything. Other than click card. I don't have to change anyone. But I'm kind of worried about Brandon Williams. Both our full wingbacks are on yellows. I don't like that. I don't have replacements because of injuries. It's a good idea, Dan. I don't know how to do it, but I know somebody who will. What's going on here? He ticks off Paul Pogba. If Paul Pogba wants to stay and play with Bruno, United might fucking... Oh, fuck's sake. Bastard. Okay, 1-1. Set piece again. All right. Time for something different. Okay. Juan Mata. Yes, bring Mata on. Can't Jones play fullback in an absolute emergency? He definitely could. All right. Juan Mata is the cavalry. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Tackle Victor. Good job, Brandon Williams. Didn't dive in. Ugh. What a ball that is. Oh, fuck. Hit the post. Go on, Marcos. Damn it. Again, a draw is not the end of the world, but I'm pissed off that because we were winning and it was another goal from a set piece. What is that about? What is that about? What is that about? Oh, good. Oh, another foul. Is he booked? Oh, Vinagre. It's a yellow. Here we go. Set pieces. I spent ages setting them up earlier. Last chance. All right, literally last chance. Who's this? Juan Mata's decided to take up. Paul Pogba standing next to him because when it's a free kick in the final 5 minutes of a match and it's like a wide, you don't want one of your tallest players in the box. You want him standing next to it, marking out Adama or Willy Boley. Oh, he's taking Boley out of the game. That's interesting. Willy Boley is out. So now they only have 2 centre-halves. And we've got McTominay, Bruno, Greenwood. Why isn't... Right, Rashford outside the box is not the end of the world. Where is Maguire? Oh, here they are. Right, he's still there. Come on. If this results in a goal... It's Boley, not Bolly. Bolly would be double L. When you're ready, what's going on? Doing your laces, Juan. What are we waiting for? Here we go. I love the fact that this guy's out. Oh. McTominay at the near post being marked by Pedro Neto is a fucking target, lad. Winger. Oh, that's just a complete waste of time. Well, a draw. I got excited then when it took ages on that free kick, but never mind. They had 18 shots and 12 on target. Oof. We were lacking, but again, a point's a point. Especially away from home. Not happy with that. No, not happy with that. But we're still 4th. Wow. Okay. 10 press conference. Hello. We made it far too easy. He contributed effectively. Moutinho did well. Yeah, Turton, did Brandon Williams get improved in the patch? I can't remember. I think I asked and you told me and I forgot. Oh, individual training. Oh, need improvement in free kicks. Yeah, massively. Right, good. One of the most buff in the... Really? Sweet. Pereira comes deep to get ball. We should teach him to play a left back. Left back at home. Oh, I should move Johnny Heitinger over to defending technical. Is that what that means? Let's just take a look and see what's happened as a result. Johnny Heitinger. Oh, there we go. So, okay, great. So now we have 3.5 stars for defending technical. Good. FM always overrate Man U. I think every team's overrated in FM, especially when it comes to the big six. I think the gap should be smaller. All right, Angel Gomez pulled hamstring. Oh, great! So I see straight away that my insistence on him doing double load of training is paying off. Ah, shit. And then the last couple of years, Spurs have been OP as hell, and then this year they're sort of like not. Most overrated is Watford. Yeah, Watford and Wimbledon. Watford, Wimbledon, and Everton's scouting department. Anything that SI has a hand in. Portsmouth want Traore on loan. Did I put you on loan? I did. I've rejected it. Didn't match my valuation. Oh, you didn't want to pay any wages, and he was only a fringe player? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Only loan people out if they're going to play at least regular first team. You can select that in the options. All right, Leicester. All right, are we at home? We're away at Leicester. Should we start off with counter? I think we probably should. Yeah, we'll start off with counter-attack. Pretty much the same team. Yes, exactly the same. Oh, the game wants me to put Mata on. Playing Mata instead of Lingard in a counter-attacking system seems silly, so we'll keep Lingard on. Angel Gomez is injured. Twanzebe is now fully fit, and Matic is available as well. Yeah, keep Fred. Matic signed an extension in real life, didn't he? Oh, I guess I suppose I should probably start looking at contract expiries. I think it's just him, but yeah, I need to, because I can't buy anyone. I need to keep hold of everyone. Okay, press conference. Hello. Gotta do better. He's a professional. Harry Maguire is a professional, and apparently Man United captain. Right. Mark Dempsey says I should be positive in this. Right. Most vulnerable to a 4-2-3-1, which we don't have. No, I'm going to go with it. Rashford trained well again. Best of the best. Teamwork, passing, and set-piece delivery has been set because this was... I can't remember what actual training week we have. Also, I need to keep an eye out for kick-off day, or sorry, match days, because that screws with the training. And it flips around between Saturday and Sunday at least every week, for the most part. Rashford reacted to our latest chat. Promised. I promised Paul Pogba, that was it. I promised Pogba Champions League football or he can leave. I can sell anyone, by the way. Yeah, in really quick succession. I think there is a cooldown after it. It depends on the player, though. Sometimes they always love it. Sometimes they don't. No, actually, I don't. Actually, take that back. Thinking about it a bit more. Yeah, it's in a short time, though. I'm not prepared to go over this again. That's right, that's the shout. All right. Telemans and Madison. Oh, Madison, Albrighton. No pace on the left. Oh, Marcus Rashford. Okay. Okay. Fans, something to cheer. Faith in the midfield. Oh, everyone reacted. Rashford loved it, and Lindelof loved the fact that Rashford loved it. That's great. I like that. There's like a knock-on effect. If you target one player, other players will go, huh. Again, a point here is not ridiculous either. Oh, for fuck's sake, Dallo. Oh, for fuck's sake, Jamie Vardy. Oh, no way, Jose Perez. Yeah. I got countered in a counter-attack system by Jose Perez. Straight out of Newcastle. Championship, Camro. Champions. We're going to be champions in the first season. All right, there's no point in dicking around with counter-attack now. Let's go to what we know. Actually, yeah, we'll go with what we know till the end of the first half. We'll make a decision then. Stamp on the game, please. Demand more. There we go. Press. Press, 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 press. Jesse Lingard! Jesse Lingard! Jesse Lingard's. So, Kasper Schmeichel, for all his strengths, isn't really known as a passer, really, is he? Or very composed. Don't. I scored again then. Right, you guys are nervous. Oh, because okay, you're young, and you're technically still in your opening couple of games for the club. Right, I'm going to say no pressure for Williams and Greenwood after this. Oops. Last minute, obviously, another set piece goes in. Off the line by Williams. All right. Ooh, fairly even first half, I think. Fairly even. Assertive. Not happy. Brandon Williams, nervous, calm. No pressure. Looked fired up. Good. Mason Greenwood. No pressure. Looked fired up. Maguire, you think he's being picked on. I have faith in you. Yeah. He's being picked on, but he's not a youngster, so I think because it's his former club, I think that might have something to do with it. Yeah, that'll be it. Tom Petriana. Yep. He's apprehensive. Nervous versus apprehensive. Lindelof's nervous. I wonder if they're pushing. All right. I'm going to throw a spanner in their works. We're going to take off McTomarty. We'll put Twanze because he can play cover. Again, this is the same. Pretty much the same formation. So definitely the same playstyle. I don't know what to do with the right. Should we bring on Mata? Yeah, let's bring Mata on then. Since we are trying to score. Go for Trek. Fuck it. Fine. Go for it. Do something different. Excite me. Like when I concede in a goal from another corner. Yeah, looks like Greenwood's not enjoying himself. Another set piece. Oh, for fuck's sake. Deflected. Demand more before the corner comes in. Get the shout. Good. Didn't even get anything. Pogba's nervous as well. What's going on here? Yeah, well, play it out. Get creative. We've got slightly more of the ball. Do something different, please. Alright, double draw. Away at Leicester's not stupid either. Alright. 2 away points. Not the best, but still 5th. Wow. Everyone's been a bit... Yeah, only Chelsea, Burnley, and Liverpool, those Titans, are the only ones that have got a 100% record. Paul Pogba's still top scorer in the league. With 3. Oops. I have no idea what the hell that is. Nigel. What the fuck? All controversy aside, one thing is for certain. Nigel Farage has an intense animal magnetism, and it's an A1 fuckable man snack. I love it. I think I better turn off Steam notifications now. Yeah, I think I probably should. Offline, fucking hell. People start spamming messages while I'm streaming now. Tony, just started to save with filed, and it's a challenge for once. Good luck. Alright. So now we're working on attacking. So this is basically, this whole week we're going to be attacking and learning to score goals. And we'll probably be doing it in a default, so let's just learn that. Okay, McTominay and Pogba have a connection. Bruno Fernandes and Pogba have a connection as well. Already, they like each other. Good. This bodes well. Hopefully we'll have Baron and Wisaka back. Baron and Wisaka? And we'll call it that. Ball. Does Sheffield United get a general big buff? Any of their players happen? Man United loan Robert Levitt's masterclass. That's what I like to read. He's at Northampton. Played 5, 1 man of the match, 1 assist. Good. I don't know if he'll get much better. Oh, Phil Jones is injured. Never would have thought that'd happen. Oh yeah, a couple people might have missed this. There will be a new emote going up soon. Here's a picture of Bruno Fernandes. Just because I think he's got a very interesting face. Necris, how's it going, mate? The defense especially. Oh, let's have a quick look, shall we? Let's go and have a look. How is Sheffield United looking? Well, the 16th. How does Jags look? Can't tell. Just remembered. There's no point because it's no numbers. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Right, Bruno Fernandes and Pogba have a good partnership in the field. I told you. Apparently, I should go from positive to attacking. It would be suitable. I wonder if we start training Mason Greenwood as a wide right, just like in real life. Did you see his finish today? Oh, my God. When they were like... Oh, yeah, when Solskjaer's like, yeah, he's a better finisher than I was. And you're like, anything to make the guy feel good, but then then he's actually showing it. And I was like, oh, okay. Might be right. I think he's rounded the corner now. Rounded the corner. He's played the long game. He's not panicked. And he's done what's best for the club long term, and now we're sort of turning the corner now. And I think we'll start to see in general United turn around, ready for next year. Maybe win a trophy or 2 this year. So because we've been focusing on attacking training, I've made sure we have focused on particular areas that the controlled possession will do. Necris, thank you for the sub, mate. So because we're going to be attacking in a controlled possession manner, we will be using teamwork, movement, passing, pressing, and set-piece delivery as our main focuses for the matches, and I think that's probably a good thing, because the pressing's for the defense, the passing movement for attack, teamwork for everything, and set-piece delivery, because you can expect us to get, because we're going to have lots of possession, you can expect us to have corners and free kicks and stuff. So I think it's a fairly good stratagem. I have no comment about the Europa League. Who've I got? Europa League club. Wolfsberger. The hell is that? Austria. Frankfurt and Espanyol. Ooh, it's a little tricky. Yeah. A little bit tricky. Yes, hi Sam. How are you, mate? Can't wait to start my save. And did you see... I think we did talk about Grealish in the Discord. He definitely did get a bump. So Gomez, Wan-Bissaka, Daniel James, and Igala will be available pretty soon. Shaw's out till Christmas. Same with Bailly, and Martial is another month away. You don't have those teams in your group, or did I miss something? I have those teams in my group. Oh, did I misread something? Fuck, you guys are so fucking eagle-eyed. Wolfsberger, fucking hell, how did that... Oh, did I move? Oh, that's what I've done. You're right. Ignore that. Wolfsberger, Feyenoord, and Ludogorets. I'm glad someone pays attention. Oh, Phil Jones is unavailable. No! Wan-Bissaka is probably the fittest. Yeah. Alright, Dalot, you got another game to impress. 708 is not too bad. 782 for Poggers, 726. 734. So, Pogba, Rashford, and Lingard are carrying us. Alright. Manchester United versus Sheffield United. Old Trafford is the scene. I'm going to say no pressure on Brandon Williams and Greenwood. No pressure. Listen keenly. Interesting. No pressure. He seemed relaxed, so he got good reaction from there. Brandon Williams might have a different personality. Is Dalot a wonder kid? I am not sure. Matic has been doing all right. Cam. Ever since he got his contract, like he's like, well, he decided one day he wanted his new contract and started trying and did pretty well in a couple of times he has played. He did sign an extension, right? I'm not sure if I'm making that up or not. I think he did sign an extension. Bruno! Williams showed incredible craft and vision. Oh, should I put replays on? Yeah, let's put replays on. Go on, Jesse. And Mason Greenwood off the post. And on the rebound, it's got in. Mason Greenwood. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Pogba's already looking complacent. 20 minutes in against the Premier League side. Okay. Do you see De Gea insisting on playing from the back today, by the way? I mean, he was like really adamant he wasn't going to clear it. He did pretty well. Oh, Rashford with a drive, and it's a good save. Oh, they've got their weak goalkeeper in. Shoot on sight. Because they can't play Henderson, because he's my player. Yeah, it looked really good. United looked really good today. But also, Watford looked pretty good until they went... Well, until the end of the first half when he went 1-0 down from the penalty. They looked like... You know... They were dangerous. I always talked about Nigel Pearson as being the one that basically built that Leicester title winning side, and the commentator brought it up today. I was like, I've been fucking saying that for ages. It's pretty much his team, but he didn't build it. It was Walsh, the director of football, I think. Oh, it's a penalty! Another penalty! Surely. Mike Dino was the penalty, of course he does. It's going to be 3-0. Pogba again. Well, they could do different attempts because they had the range of passing in the middle because of Bruno. You see Martial's like Instagram thing. He went, great game today, 3 points, something on those lines, and went, if only Bruno could have done a better pass to me. It was lovely. I do like, you know, when United are winning, I feel good. All right. Maguire, 3-0. Come off, Twanze Beyond. Wan-Bissaka, do you want to get some game time while you're recovering? Sure, why not? Brandon Williams. Oh, tell you what, we'll do... Yeah, we'll do Wan-Bissaka for Williams, and we'll put Dalot on the left. Hey, inverted wing-back time. There you go. Let's rest somebody. Bruno. Bruno's doing really well. No, we'll keep it for now. All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Cross to moose it. I like to moose it. 3-1. Okay, calm down. That's their first shot on target, of course. Demand more. Pogba looks complacent. I reckon that's enough to take him off. For Fred! Get on here, Fred. Fred the Red. He looks like a different player now. He's settled in so much, Fred. Big fan of that. Good evening, the illest of beards. How's it going, mate? I had my Wisconsin cheese today. It was a caramelized cheese, so it tasted like toffee. It was pretty good, actually. Should replace Igalo with Moosit. I probably should, Don. Have a dig, Dallo! Inverted wingback! Oh! Inverted wingbacks on the opposite side to a flank you focus down. Keys. Those are good links. Man of the match, Bruno Fernandes with an 8.1. Man United 3, Sheffield United 1. Well done. Good win. Nice. I liked it. Yeah. Bruno done. I can't replace Igalo at the end of the season, which is why I've gone persistent with one striker. If Fred could finish, he could be mint. He has done, you know, he's not done it for United, but I have seen like pics of him doing bangers. Okay, send assistant. Yeah, I'll send Mickey Phelan there. All right, 31st of August, 5th. 2 tricky games done. Wolves away, which is more likely to win, but oh dear. Is Super Carlo Ancelotti the manager? He is. Oh dear. I thought that was the... Yeah, I thought that was Barcelona's Braithwaite. How can Italian cheese come from Wisconsin? Cross-pollination, Ollie. Look at Carlo's wage. It's probably high. For a manager, 250 grand a week is significant. I mean, I'm only on a piddly 105k. Hey, look, it already knows my tactical style and preferred formation and playing standard. Sounds incestuous. I want to try it. I want to try your sister. How you doing, Ollie? That was rude. Oh, one of my players? Oh, George Tanner. Second. End of season 2 of Hamburg. I checked the Premier League. Chris Wood, top goal scorer, 25. Yeah, they're Chris Wood is hit and miss. If they're playing attacking and crossing it, Burnley are really good. Yeah, best Indian work. Yeah, fair point. Yeah, Ollie, Junior racism can take a back seat. He does have a sister, and she lives on a yacht. I'm not joking. That's what he told us. You want Ipswich? You want Chong? Ooh, important player playing on the left. She might be Peng, and she might be Peng. What do you reckon, folks? Send Chong away, because I'm playing him wide right, and how many wide righters do we have? Oh, we've got Lingard, Mata, Daniel Drains, and Bruno in a pinch. Yeah, Bruno in a pinch means that Taith Chong can go. He should have scored today. Off you go, mate. Can be recalled. That's handy. So he can be recalled. I didn't even notice that. Good job. Plus don't care if he is. He definitely don't care. Oh yeah, good point. I should give him a contract now because he runs out in 2020. Thanks for reminding me. I will also just double check who's finishing in 2020. And who we should extend contracts. 2020 contract. Igalo, Angel Gomez. Yep, offer contracts. Breakthrough Fringe Squad. Sounds good. 4 years. That'll make him 23, so he'll no longer be a young player. With a wage rise, sure. Do you know what? I'm not even going to argue with any of that. And if you finish it, you get $500,000. Yeah. Well, I've got no transfers to worry about, so I should just sign players for the duration of the save. Or at least the initial challenge. I want to see how big my transfer funds will get if I don't spend any for 5 years. Pretty much the same contract. 5 years. Okay. Good. Garlo, Matic. Do I give Matic an extension? I guess I should. Oh, we have an extension clause. Oh, United have an extension clause to activate. I'll just do it now. There's no point. Yeah, just trigger. Okay. Romero's next year. Okay, under 23s. Under 23s. Lee Grant. Well, I'll have Henderson back next year. Does he want an extension is the actual question. I mean, he's a body. At the very least, he is a human being. 2 year you want to say 1 year extension after 15 games. There you go. Kieran O'Hara. I've made it even harder for myself. Ilbird. Well, my thinking certain is if we have Lee Grant there, I can probably send Henderson back out on loan again. Okay. Oh, he's 23, but I could sell him. But emergency backup, Kieran. He is literally our 4th best goalkeeper. I'm not going to sell De Gea. Too good. He's not even on his prime yet. Yeah, 2 year extension sounds pretty good. We can wonder if we'll get regions in or anything like that. That's good. Who else? Ethan Hamilton. He's a player with a little bit of potential. Fairly good. Operating at League 2 level. Okay, I'll make a decision with you at the end. Aidan Barlow. Attacking midfielder, which we're not playing. Nope. Max Taylor on loan at Stalybridge Celtic. Not doing well there either. Yeah, I'll make decisions at the end for these lot. There's a lot of them. Holy shit. There's a lot of people. Including Puigmal. I'm going to extend him because, yeah, he was one of the 4 stars. Or 3.5 stars. A 4-year contract. Good. Yeah, And Fosu Mensah's on the list as well. Alright, we'll cross that bridge later on. Or I'll just probably listen to... I don't have a director of football, do I? Anyone of note here? Charlie Wellens. Yeah, again, I'll cross the bridges on that, yeah. Register places for UEFA Champions League. Eric... Oh, Europa League. 4 to 5 months for Bailly. 3 months for Luke Shaw. Brandon Williams is under 21. So is Gomez, Greenwood, and Chong is away. Dylan Hoogeworth is in the Europa League team. Yeah, why not? Yeah, do it. I tell you what, because of that, I should probably get him to train with the senior squad. Do that via units. I can add a youth player. Good. I already added Mejbri. So let's add Hoogeworth. So Dylan Hoogeworth now trains with the seniors. Good lad. Alright. 25 players for the Premier League. Auto select. Dimitri Mitchell is in. Yeah, well, after Christmas we'll talk about Bailly. Yeah. There's space for him anyway. I could have just put him in then. It's going to be very interesting and important what we do with certain players, and little things like having him train with the senior squad is a good thing. Quigmal, did I give you a PPM to work on? I did not. Central midfielder. He's not a great passer. Okay, we'll just leave it. Why is Matic showing up in under 18s? Because if you're not match fit, you're available to play for the under 18s or under 23s if they have a game. That's why. That's how I keep the whole squad fit. I also make the under 18s play a friendly every 2 weeks. Because they should be playing football. Matic has seen his contract extended. Stop telling me about scouting. Yeah, so you go to responsibilities and you go match. You go down here. Match day under 23s. Click this button here, and anyone who's unfit in the first team is automatically available for the under 23s. And they'll tell you about it if you want, but I don't care about it. Same with the under 18s. Oh, they have a friendly every week this time. Okay. Is there a way to disable scout notifications? I think Turton just said it. I've never done it before, so let's find out. Oh no. Yeah, still the same. Should we try and get... Oh wait, we don't have a director of football. Should we just try and find a director of football? Basically, we want Van der Sar up here. I don't think he will though, because I think he's a director. Let's just I'll put an advert out and not do anything, just like Real United. So I don't know, Christopher Reeds, Lee Grant O'Hara, Twanzebe, best trainer. Good, we're going to start using you a bit more. Igalo's not trained very well. I'm going to tell him about it. I understand. Time Bjornaby. I have signed him as director. I've signed him as assistant before, and he was all right. Excuse me. Gomez extension. We felt a chance of more playing time to be a considerable factor in his decision, but now I've got to sort of make sure he gets it. Lee Grant celebrates with a man of the match performance for the under 23s against Fulham. I wonder if we should make the oh shit, what's his name? Mejbri available for the under 23s. Oh no, he is available for under 23s. Available for under 18s? Yeah, he's available. Is he playing for the under 18s? 23s? No. This is non-competitive. Played 6, scored two penalties out of 2. 1 assist, 1 man of the match. Even Stockport of a director of football now, yeah. And it's not me. Who's the director of football of County? Not Conlon, he's the assistant. Stockport County head. Director of football. Stockport County director Simon Wilson. Don't know him. Yep, definitely don't know him. Chong has signed his 5-year contract worth $5 million. Nice. Baron and Wisaka is back, fully fit. Bruno Fernandes has a knock because of Portugal. Great. It's only 5 though. We're working on balanced. Everton are 20th. I wonder if we should change our training. Oh, it's too late. We've just gone over Monday. Crap. Oh, well, balanced attack defense. It's Liverpool. Oh, Cardiff and Liverpool. Why Mata injured? Paratici at Juve and I sacked him. I don't know who that one is. I like to try and get, when I'm in Italy as well, try and get Allegri's team. You know, all of Allegri's favourite personnel. Because they're all unemployed. What's the matter with him? Oh, go on then. Quick Miles improved. I should probably try. Oh no, I have a picture of him. Espanol. Now we're looking at 60 people. Hello, everybody. Good evening. My name is the Reckonist. Welcome to my Twitch channel. I'm sure most of you have already done so, but click that follow button if you have not already. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello there. I hope you're enjoying the show. I am paying special attention to the YouTubers, so if you leave a comment or leave Baron and Wisaka in the chat again. I kind of like that one. If you got this far, leave that in the chat. If you are feeling appreciative, why not drop a sub? That would be great. But if you want to get involved in some of the tactic and FM content creation stuff that I do over on Patreon, become a patron. It's as simple as that. Link will be down below for Twitch or in the description on YouTube, but I will also post it here now. But yes, make sure your Twitch primes are fired off if you haven't already. But good evening, and I hope you enjoy yourself today. Right. A 10 press conference. I don't know where that's coming from. Preparation's been affected. We're extra prepared. Bit of a double-edged sword. Extra prepared. Valuable experience, Lee Grant. Apparently. Could Matt be a decent right wing back? It worked retraining Valencia and Young. No, they're different types of players completely. Valencia and Young are incredibly fit, physical and fit. The modern, inverted commas, wingback is required to be fit. And as you can see, general fitness and pace is not his strength. If anything, I think we already are, aren't we? We're retraining him as a midfielder because he doesn't have to run as much. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Valencia particularly was a bit of a freak of nature. Carlo Ancelotti marking Paul Pogba as Man United's most influential player. Passionate. I can say he's a judge of talent. Carlo knows what he's doing. Carlo knows what he's doing. Does your Patreon accept papier-mâché Lundamos or only dollars? I would, definitely. Papier-mâché Lundamos as currency. I'd definitely take it, Christoph. I should get a PO box and you can send in your best efforts, which we will then show on stream. We'll do a judging on it. All right. Whoa, Paolo Longoria. Well, England, Italy, and Spain. Why England? Liverpool? Newcastle scout for 2 years. Not even that. 18 months before Huelva, Atalanta, Sassuolo, Juventus, Chief Scout, Valencia's Director of Football. If I was to get one, it probably would be him, just because of that knowledge. I don't really have to worry about that now. Sammer is here. I do like Sammer. But he only has knowledge of Germany. Antero Enrique, who are you associated with? PSG's Director of Football for 2 years. FC Porto and FC Porto. Klaus Alofs, another just German. Orta at Leeds. I don't think I'm gonna get one. I'm just having a look at the land. Biersdorfer. Again, just Germany. Imanalo. Ooh, wow, he's got a knowledge. That's a Chelsea jacket. Yep. Director of Football at Monaco. That is a knowledge base. Nigeria, United States, Belgium, England, France, Holland, Portugal, full up. It's only Ava Longoria, yes. Antonio Cordon. Oh no, I'll look at his name and think of James Corden. That can't happen. And Frank McParland is almost like Ant McFarland. So, I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep it on. Continue advert. We've got no rush for this. Oh, it must be zeros then. Alright, Everton versus Man United. Bruno still has his little knock, but he is returning to full fitness imminently. What do we have coming up? We have Wolfsberger at home in 4 days' time. Let's not risk him. Oh no, maybe I should risk him. What's he on percentage-wise? 77, that's not high enough. Okay, Fred or Pereira? We'll go with Fred. Let's get Fred in to play a slightly advanced role. Juan Mata is now injured. Daniel James is back. That's good. We'll keep Bruno on the bench. And we'll stick... Oh, let's stick Igalo on. In fact, I might start Igalo. Yeah, I'm going to start Igalo because it doesn't look like Mason Green. Okay. Through my many years of playing Football Manager, no matter how good a player is, if they're like 17 years old and they've got 200 potential and you've edited them to have 200 current ability, they will still play shit unless they've got a big handful of games under their belt. Doesn't matter. They need to be match experienced, like by about 10, 15, 20 games, maybe 30. I can't remember if it might have changed. I think it used to be about 50. 30 to 50 games. It might be up there. I don't know, but they usually play shit. If I messed with Mason Greenwood and did that, that's what it would look like. He wouldn't be able to do. He wouldn't be able to perform, regardless of how much you give him. He needs experience. Okay, Dalot and Wan-Bissaka are both 75 minutes for Wan-Bissaka. Sure, let's get him on. Oh, you were fullback, weren't you? Yeah, fullback support. Yeah. Okay, go. Adaptability comes into play there. Possibly. The in-game description of adaptability is specifically about... hang on, let's look. See if it's on here. It's specifically to do with learning languages. It doesn't mention anything about getting up to speed or anything, but you might be right. You might very well be right. Tor Christian Carlsen, the perfect director of Football United, only based on his former clubs and he never stayed long anywhere. Okay. I wonder if I should just get like one of our ex-players in, maybe with someone who's retiring this year, if anyone does. Poggers! Oh, saved by Pickford. Oh, let's see. Did Pogba like the fact that I praised him? Didn't say anything. Okay. One of the corners comes in and it's away by Dina. Also ability to learn. That's versatility. It's confusing. It used to be just adaptability. Yes, sorry, yeah. Oh, Turton corrected you as well. Sigurdsson to Coleman. Sigurdsson didn't fancy the shot. Uh-oh, cross comes in. Oh, what a save, David De Gea. Holy shit. And then Wan-Bissaka on the follow-up. That was like a proper good save. Okay, counter-attack's on. Go. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Pass. Got pass. All right, 61% possession. Team talk. We are away, but they are bottom of the league, so I think one of the advice was to go attacking, so we should probably bump up a couple. Lingard, winger attack. How does scouting knowledge from different areas work? Does that mean that the scout with more knowledge, let's say Germany, finds more players? No, it means basically they reveal for the pool of scouts that you've got all the knowledge they have of that country. They might not know everything. They might know an awful lot. But so if I went and signed a Chinese scout, all of his knowledge of Chinese players will be available to the other scouts to recommend. And also he can recommend his own knowledge as well. Reckons, what would be your top attribute of player and as a coach today? In real life or in the game? In the game, it's always decision making, I think. It's what separates the good players from the bad players. Unless it's coupled with flair. Oh, reverse ball from Fred. Go on, Rashi. Low cross. Igalo. Oh, he's... in real life, both footed. And obviously, just general stamina. I mean, footballers today are more athlete than what used to be a pure footballer. Oh, shot and a save by... Yeah, in real life, both feet. Just work on both feet. It will help you in every position on the pitch. Doing everything. Being difficult to mark and then being able to choose. Yeah. Technically and mentally, probably probably custom control possession without wingers, so like a diamond control possession, so you don't have to worry about your pace. Oh, Fred's done crap. Who'd have thought? All right, Bruno, you're back on. Hey, not a problem. So I used to try, when I look for scouts and I don't have any knowledge of that area, just do a scout for that region and see who pops up. They'll probably be crap, like, I don't know, East Africa has terrible scouts, but if you can find one there, all of his knowledge becomes available to your whole scout team. So you could send your good scouts out there. And, you know, if you don't have knowledge of, like, a country, you can just send a scout over there, and over a time, I'm not sure how long it would be, they would gain knowledge of that area. United have a Japanese scout? Good. Gotta get that shirt money. That's nice. This is nice play. I'm curious to see how this develops. Look at McTominay doing a half. Off of that. McTominay was a halfback then. He was behind Lindelof and Maguire. Bruno. Pogba at the far post. Heads it over. That's it. Another draw. Come on, lads. Maybe we got to change something. Not happy with that. But we are coming back from internationals again. Were we at home then or away? I think we're away. We were away. Yeah, we keep drawing away from home, but winning at home. Igalo makes Man United debut. Okay. Already top of the league, look at that. Europa League. We're at home. Alright, okay. I guess we can mix things up here now with the teams. I think let's play second string. Romero. Twanzebe. Dalot at left back. Dalot at left back. Thank you. Two inverted wing back for him as well. McTominay for Matic. Give Poggers a rest. Tell you what, I'll play Mata there now because oh shit, he's injured. Brilliant. Pereira and Fred. Yeah, swap you two around. Yeah. Jesse Lingard taking a knock. We've got Daniel James on the right. Gomez on the left. And we'll keep Igalo up front. These guys can rest. Yeah, good. I wonder if I need to be more aggressive with roles. Isn't it a bit weird that you're safe as January signings at the start? Sure, what are you on about there? I put Popper instead of Fred. Oh yeah, that's all of them. That's on every year they do an update. That's how they do it. They just add January's database. Yeah. They've done that since time began. How are we doing? Development-wise, McTominay has progressed really well. And so's Paul Pogba. Marcus Rashford, not much coming from Mason Greenwood, which is surprising. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take pressure off him and not play him as much. Hamilton. Oh, now he's injured for... Oh, it's only a day. Fine. Yeah, so this is the latest update, which was released last week. I suddenly got all excited to play FM again, which it's been a while since I was excited. No, we're playing the team I just put. Giggs, we're going to sign Ryan Giggs, weren't we, as something? It might have been under 23's manager, but our under 23's manager was too good. I think we might, if we get space, we'll grab him, because he was interested. Yep, right-footed left back. Oh, you're a right-footed left back, Turton. You're a Dennis Irwin. All right, won't be a problem. Good opportunity. Yeah. Brandon Williams won't be playing. Reckonist building foundations. I like that. Norwich, then Cardiff. So European hangover at Norwich is probably going to be a thing. Do I play Maguire or Jones? Let's play with Jones. Yeah, let's rest Maguire. Oh no. Central defender stopper for you. Okay. We did a study for 2 years at the Johan Cruyff Institute about talent identification. Interesting. Tell us your findings, colored in indigo. The player with the fanciest boots gets spotted at young age. That's the way it used to be. Anyone with fancy hair and can edit their own YouTube highlight reel. That's very important. Oh dear. All right. Chong, McTomarty, Maguire. Okay, Lingard is bench. Phil Jones has been learning as a striker. Dalot is not good with the position. A player who isn't too small. Well, small players sometimes are the great players. Not Messi. Roy Keane was told he was too small. And probably was. I'm taller than Roy Keane. Bit weird. Because I always think he's just this bulletproof flipping man mountain, but he's not. Basically, it came down to being far less reliable than most clubs assume until a certain age. Yeah, I agree with that. All sorts of things can come in. The young kid's adult life, his child life and everything like that. I mean, what kind of environment is the guy growing up in? Does he come from a footballing family? All sorts of things need to be taken into consideration, and it doesn't really reveal much at the end. Yeah, Messi got his growth hormone, but still. It's dodgy, that, innit? Oh, Gomez with the first-time volley! That's his first goal, is it? Sheer magic. Superb team goal. His first ever goal for Man United. Great play by Nemanja Matic. Good. Oh, yeah, exactly. Of course he would. No, I'd batter Roy Keane. I'd fucking leather him. I'd leather him outside of Weatherspoons. Beat the shit out of Roy Keane. He's all mouth. He's all mouth. I'd leather him, honestly. Do a flipping... do a curb stomp as well. He'd know he'd been in a fight, let me tell you. Roy Keane's 5'10". I'm 5'11". Oh, fluffed it! Andreas! James! Somebody! Twanzebe! 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 Do you want to take a couple more shots next time, Axel? Oh, I thought he had highlights on. He had 3 chances then. Jesus, I thought he had highlights on. I do! It didn't show the replay. Oh, I turned off replay goals. There we go. Whoops. Should family type be? I'd like it if it was. Family type. Chav. Family type. Posh bastard. Family type. Students. I don't know. Well, there's a company does... Does anyone know Motorsport Manager? I've streamed it before, a load of you do. I think they have some sort of relationship with SI, or they've done some business or something together in the past. And they have... Was that Gomez again? Yeah, second goal. Credit to Igalo. Good lad. 3-0. There is when you get to pick like drivers to develop for your driver training program, and there's like 3 of them, and depending on their background, which increases or decreases the chance of positive things happening to them and improving as a driver until they become of a certain age. And you know, maybe something like that could be worked in, because it is interesting. They have like personality types like jock and racing heritage and inner city kid, things like that. Which you get Motorsport Manager 2. The closest thing, I've got the Switch version of Motorsport Manager. It's blooming great. I love it. I play it every night. It's my thing before I go to bed. Fucking love it. So I could stream it. I have the facility to stream off the Switch. I could do that. Especially now that F1's firing up. But we need to get the F1 League going again. We'll be streaming that, I'm sure. All right, Mason, do you want to come on? Do you want to play wide right? Yeah, wide right. Everyone else can just stay on, I guess. Oh, we'll take Poggers off. I didn't realize he was on. Fred or Bruno? Let's go Fred. Have I ever coached in real life? Yes, I used to have a UEFA C license in 2002. I was a young nip. I managed to get it. And then did a couple of training camps in Manchester, one in northern France for a week, which was a waste of time. And then I quit because... Quite naive of me, really, but I was angry at the... Oh, shit, who's taking this? I was angry at the job opportunities. Had nothing to do with how much or how good a coach I was. It was who I knew. That whole thing was, it's who you know, not what you know. And I hate that. I hate it. I hate it now. I understand it a lot more now, but I hated it and it just put me off completely. So I stopped, and then I had to stop playing because of my injury. So then I basically stopped playing football. Well, I did stop playing football about 10 years ago. Not really kicked a football for 10 years. I'll quite happily sit and watch football. Yeah, yeah, Thundergun. I completely agree. I was very naive, but I was young. I was a young lad. I just got really disappointed. Is that a perfect hat trick? Oh, good, well done, good spot. So yeah, I did a little bit of coaching, a decent level. I played semi-professionally at a club that no longer exists for literally a season before my shoulder went. So yeah, it was a year. I was like 19. Yeah, but then I'd already decided by that point I could never be a professional because yeah, about a year before that I was on trial at Stockport County and I started to play with actual professionals and holy shit, nothing prepares you for the shock of the size of like a fully professional football team, just how big they are and how quick they are. I went up through a cross with Shefty Cucci, if anyone remembers him, that Finnish guy. He used to play for Stockport County, and I think he was in the Premier League for a bit. I went up with a 50-50 with him. I managed to punch it, but I got fucking railed by him. Like, properly, like, flip. Like, say this is me going up for the flipping cross. He went like this, and I went a full-on, and landed on my shoulder. He didn't help it. It was already weak, but still, it didn't help it. He pulled me up, and he was nice about it. And he walked away, but then he turned around and stopped and then winked at me. I was like, for fuck's sake. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. And then I dislocated my shoulder like on the last day of the trial, and I needed surgery, and then I never played again, really. You see that swan dive? Yeah, he did. He was if you watch him on like the telly, you wouldn't think he was anything large. He wasn't particularly big, but when you fucking saw him, you're like, holy shit, that is a unit. He was shaped like a triangle. It was the weirdest thing. All right, Norwich. I'm gonna keep the same formation for now. McTominay, Fernandez, everyone seems pretty fit. Everyone's fit. Rashford. Are they going with Greenwood up front again? No. I'm gonna go for Igalo. I'm going to stop Greenwood from playing as much, just for now. Nolan's. Yeah, Gomez keeps his spot after that performance. Played 1, scored 3. I'll take it. You look like a unit on well, you know, I appreciate the size, the physical stature of footballers a lot more after that. It was literally the 2 weeks I was there. It was the weeks where Carlton Palmer took over County, so no one knew anything. No one knew exactly what's going on, and the dressing room was full of Finnish players. Yeah, 6'2". He doesn't look 6'2" on the telly. What position do you play as a goalkeeper? Because I can't do running. I was a fairly good defender in my youth, but it became really obvious that I like to sweep, and then eventually I got put in net, and then eventually I stayed there. I'm 6'2" and 92 kilograms. Well, you're a unit. Congratulations. But I'm a pussy hockey player. Okay. What, field hockey we're talking? It's actually quite a rough game, especially like at decent levels. And Rashford finally scores. Yes. So yeah, this year we actually on stream I was convinced into doing this because I live in America now. If anyone doesn't know, UEFA has no like jurisdiction or anything like that. So I'm going to be doing my coaching badges over here. I'm going to start from the bottom. And then, you know, see where it takes us. I might even record my journey or something along those lines somewhere. Maybe a vlog or maybe even some footage. I don't know. I know a lot of coaches, and I know they'll be able to help me. I live in the continent of America, in the country known as the United States, QE. So I know, you know, coaching techniques will have changed. not naive enough to think that I know everything, but I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with the concept of being coaching again. I was a fairly decent coach, I thought. Hi, Reck. Been watching you since How to Fix Man United in FM16. LUFC Alex, thank you very much. That was a long time ago, and an incredibly popular video. And I really should have cottoned on then that this YouTube might be going somewhere. I probably should have cottoned on. But thanks for dropping in. Thanks for saying hi. All right. Subs. Complacent Igalo. No, you can stay on. Fernandez. Pogba is tired because he played in Europe. Wan-Bissaka played in Europe as well. McTominay. There's no defensive midfielders, so congratulations. Victor Lindelof. Twanzebe. Yeah, I knew one of you could. There you go. How are you working with youngsters? Adam Johnson to 10. Oh dear. I was a tiny midfielder with no stamina and the ability to tackle until they ran away from me like I was built like... Oh. Oh, what happened then? Penalty? To who? Oh shit. Rashford. Alright, okay. Thought it was for us. At the Stretford end, Marcus Rashford! Oh no, it's not the Stretford end. The other end's the Stretford end. Yeah. 2-0. European hangover averted by resting my entire starting 11, more or less. Yeah, I was the player that, as an outfield player. Actually, I was frequently winning all the best passing competitions in my team as a goalkeeper, and the manager would get angry at the team because I'd show them up, and then eventually he figured out that I was actually a really good passer. I could put it in a bin from 20 yards away, dead easy. Like float it in. Oh shit! What did I do then? No, messed that up. But anything that required me to run more than 20 yards, not a chance. Right. Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Know what? Okay. Wan-Bissaka's upset that I shouted at them for just a piddly 2-0 win. That was a mistake. Yeah, I'm just going to say it was a mistake. Okay, good. Yeah, basically said, yeah, sorry, I probably was. Send assistant, let's go. He ran too much. He runs too much, you take him. That's basically football nowadays, though, LPS. That's the, pressing. That is pressing. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, long throw, sure. Daniel James, run with ball down the right. Suits his strong athletic ability. I agree, because I know that pace is like 19. Good idea. Wan-Bissaka dives into tackles. He's brave and good. I know that tackling's 20 because we made a big thing about that, so yeah. Good idea. Move Pereira to mentoring group 2 and Daniel James. Kieran McKenna, I trust you. And make Michael Carrick attacking technical coach. Okay, let's just double check that. Neil Wood, Michael Carrick. Okay, well, yeah. Carrick's just working on the technical stuff. Are you learning? He might be a future. He's definitely in a future. He's definitely my kind of a future assistant because of the tactical knowledge. He only has a B license, so his figures will go up once he gets his A in Pro. So that might end up being 15, 14, 14, 14, 14. Good. I still remember John Carew hated me because I bruised him to shit. I didn't care that he was a football star, only Norway at that time. Why'd you bruise him? I became a goalkeeper because I understand that. Yeah, Goalkeepers Union. Okay, Pep Segura, yeah? Barcelona's head of youth development. That's not a bad thing. He was also Liverpool's head of youth. Barcelona's head of youth development as our director of football. Les Reed, former Southampton guy. Christian Heidel. Heidel. And Antonio Diaz Carlavilla. I wanted to prove myself in a match against him. Oh, I did the scorpion kick once on the playground the day after. Never did it again. People genuinely broke their backs and necks doing that, right? Who's this guy? Antonio Diaz Carlavilla. Spain, United Arab Emirates and China. Watford assistant manager. Espanyol. Getafe. Real Madrid scout, Real Madrid C manager. And keep it on again. Continue. Got no rush. Match for Cardiff. Matic for McTominay. Greenwood to start against Cardiff. It's the cup, so yeah, I'll do that. Also, I'm going to play Romero. Oh, let's put Pereira in for Poggers. Yeah. Oh, we're going to take off Rashford too for Gomez. So you versus John Carew was like one of those, today is the most important footballing day of my life. But for John Carew, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday's kickabout in the park in the charity game benefiting the children's hospital. And there's Don 2-footing him every chance he gets. Oh dear me. Alright, McTominay, Igalo. No, I'm going to play Igalo. I want Igalo to score first. I want him to score one. He was close today. He took it round the keeper and somebody got back on the line. You can think about how cool he felt being tackled by a 10-year-old. You were 10? Oh, dear. The fuck's this guy about? You're like a little gnat. You're like a little chihuahua trying to hump it. Like a humping a flipping Doberman. He is a bit of a unit, John Carew. He's like he's a presenter now, isn't he, John Carew? I've seen him. Liam, how's it going, mate? I've seen you for a while. How's tricks, me old bud? Oh, Gomez. And Smithy's using the force to catch the ball there. I think long throws are back, fellas. Genuinely think, because if you don't score directly, you will get a shot in directly and at the crossbar. Oh, Axel Twanzebe. Oh, terrible cross. Igalo. Oh, no. Any more chances? 7-3 on target. Praise. I'm going to praise them. Well done. Nothing happened. All right, 10 minutes of attack. Well, not happy. Harry Maguire looks switched off. Okay, let's go to the slightly different formation. Matic off for Lindelof. We'll put Twanzebe as a cover. And we'll play attacking. And James, you can do winger attack. And Andreas, do you want to go for advanced playmaker? Just slightly. He works for some gambling company, did some acting, and I've not followed it. More than that, he annoys me every time he's on television for Unibet. Okay. It's weird when footballers become actors. I mean, first time I heard about it was Vinnie Jones, obviously. But then I realised Escape to Victory had actual players in it. I was like, oh shit, that's Bobby Moore. And then, inexplicably, Stan Collymore is in Basic Instinct 2. Why? And he wasn't even like... He was in a car high as a kite, driving really fast with a blonde in the car. He didn't know that they were filming a film. It was just a normal night for him. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake, they're going to get a corner and score, aren't they? Oof. Crossbar? How many times were we at the crossbar? Twice. Okay. All right, Igalo off. Greenwood on. Poacher. Just want you to stay there. And who's playing worse? McTominay. Daniel James is playing worse. So Daniel James for Rashford, and we'll put Gomez on the other side. We can do a job. We're gonna start talking about Basic Instinct. No, I think things have changed. It used to be one stat rating defined whether or not it would be a suitable thing, but you'll see different different responses based on the player. So yeah, overhead kick suits agile players and suits brave players and things like that. I think it's more than one thing. Oh, Gomez scores. Wow. It's 4-2 for him. Yeah, I think they've changed how that works now. There's like 2 or 3 stats it goes on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did it mention... Oh, yeah. Yeah, flair would have been one as well. A natural flair. This is a good thing for a player with natural flair, is a common response. So I'm guessing it's like 2 or... Yeah, maybe 3 or maybe more. My favorite thing for this season, by the way, PPM-wise, is tries first time shots. It just seems to... You just seem to spot them. Come on, Mason. Get a goal, please. Oh, that's a dirty 2-footer, Patterson. Get out of here, lad. All right, let's wind it back a bit. Lower the tempo, but play extremely wide. All right, just going to go refill my drink. Back in a sec. Okay. Oh, Mason. You're getting there. Not anymore, Liam. We don't say that. That's rude. Rude, boy. All right. Good win. Well done. Sang suffers defeat against former club. Oh, didn't know that. Key passes, 5 key passes from Bruno. All right, so we're playing Liverpool. All right, we'll go with the counter-attack. Go with counter-attack. 2 days. Ugh. Wish my family type was rude boy. Yeah, family type. Gypsy. Yes, let's talk about Tyson, Manchester United fan Fury. It was a great fight. Well, he dismantled him, didn't he? He busted his eardrum and then broke his jaw in like 2 punches. And then he carried on for another 4 rounds. Fury never looked bothered, did he? Absolutely not. Wilder just looked terrified. I tend not to feel pressure, although I typically must-watch occasions, and I'm proud to be involved in them. Don't think it'll harm us if there's a bit of an edge to the game. I love that shout. They're a little fragile. They lost. He literally licked his blood, yeah. But Tyson Fury is weak punching power for a heavyweight. Well, who might? Just because he can't knock him out like genetic freak Wilder in like one punch. He's incredible though at that. That one punch. You should have heard the. I don't know, because I had the American commentators. They were all like, I believe Deontay Wilder's going to win this time. I think Tyson Fury was very lucky last time. Now he knows how he's going to perform. He knows how he's going to box him. And it's just going to take one punch. So we'll be down in 3, like he said. And then you didn't hear from that guy again the whole through the fight. All right, selection device. Suggest Greenwood to start. Gallo. Enjoys big matches, but he's currently operating at a championship level. Greenwood is currently operating at a championship level. That's 2. Yeah, I'm going to go with Igalo for this. Rather than that. Okay, James and Rashford for the counter. Bruno Pogba on box-to-box. McTominay on holding midfield. That sounds pretty good. Wan-Bissaka and Williams. Ugh. Maguire, Twanzebe over Lindelof. No, not doing that. Oh yeah, because yeah, we'll go with Twanzebe, local boy and all that. No, oh yeah, sorry, Jesse Lingard. You're correct, quite correct. I forgot all about him. He didn't even make the coach today, did he? Jesse, important matches, Lingard. I'm fairly confident that I'm the reason why he has important matches that way. I bitched and moaned really publicly about it because his important matches wasn't, I think it was like 0. And then we complained about it on Twitter, and lo and behold, next time it's like 17 or 18. The next FM. What do I personally think of Klopp? What do I personally think of him? He's great. You can quote me there. I don't know anything about him personally. He seems funny. He seems like he's it's his time. It's his football's time. But what comes next? Mike Tyson wasn't one punch. Mike Tyson took 2 or 3. He just hit you really, but yeah, Deontay Wilder just kills you in one. Well, just look at a highlight package. Bang down, bang down. And Tyson Fury, oh my god, and Tyson Fury got one punched, but he just got up. If Odeon was a penguin, he'd live in an igloo. Oh. Igloo. Here we go. We're playing counterattack, so these are the kind of things we want to see. A triggered counterattack. Bruno! Ooh! Sorry, I'm winding it up. They said that Mike Tyson entered box 1 for realize he would lose. Well, pretty much right there. Remember when Mike Tyson knocked out Shawn Michaels? And shortly after it, Shawn Michaels retired. Remember when Shawn Michaels' tag team partner was God because he'd found religion? In real life. Wrestling back then, man. Fun. Fun. Don't think I was alive when Tyson punched Michaels. It's about 99, so I don't know how old you are. Yeah, you're about 19, right? Oh, you might be alive. Jesse Lingard, Marcus Rashford. Oof. I'm having a go at a local boy who's not happy, not happy. Bruno, calm. Don't get booked. Juan and Axel, don't get booked. Fun fact, Mike Tyson wrestled in WWE too, like last year, really? I didn't know that. I haven't watched it for so long. I do like watching the What Culture episodes. I love that Simon Miller guy. He's fucking great. It happened in 98, pretty close. Counter-attack is on. Igalo, hold it up. Lays it off. Williams. Oh, don't shoot, lad. Oh, he is doing. Oh, Williams, lad. Yeah, I remember watching that. Degeneration X. Okay, Mason, you're on. Brandon Williams is knackered. Everyone's knackered. Dallo, come on for Williams. Go inverted wing back. Just need one of your fairly decent shots, please. If you watch at least one thing, watch Botchamania, yeah. Botchamania kept getting striked, didn't it? Or struck down. Botchamania is just, yeah, compilations of fuck-ups, yeah. Or when you when you hear John Cena just suddenly in the middle of a set just shout, Moonsaw! And then the other guy gets up and does a moonsaw. Oh, dear. Oh, Greenwood! Yes, rebound is got in, mate! It's a great one! Got it. There's a counter. Is it technically a counter attack this? I'm not 100% sure. Bush, near post. Good save. And then it hits him on the head and went in. Brilliant. Alright, Rashford is knackered. Do we have anyone we can bring on Daniel James to close out the game? Suppose we should probably put some time wasting on there. Oh, wrong one. Time wasting, more disciplined. Okay, final few minutes. More time wasting. Play it out. Looking nervous. Concentrate shout can go on. Overwhelmed. Ow! Convinced. Wow, that is a rare appearance of convinced here from a concentrate shout. Interesting. He's young. He's just scored. It's a derby. And he hates Liverpool. Huh. I remember watching a recording of Over the Edge episode where Owen Hart died at a friend's house. He didn't die at a friend's house. He died in the ring. He died as the Blue Blazer because Vince McMahon was punishing Bret Hart. Vince McMahon was punishing Bret Hart by making his brother regress back to a previous character, which was an embarrassing. He thinks he's a superhero type guy, and had him come into the ring by a zip line, which he'd done before, but apparently he either didn't buckle himself up or he wasn't buckled in correctly, and he fell. He wasn't testing an entrance, he was on the entrance. This was an alive event, certain. Good stuff. Right, we beat Liverpool. That takes us second behind Liverpool. And we're still unbeaten. Chelsea are unbeaten. Arsenal are unbeaten. Good. That's some good stuff. Oh, here's an old one for you. Does anyone remember Brutus the Barber Beefcake and his horrifically scarred face, which meant he had to wear a mask? I remember watching that barbershop segment at my mate Andy's house because he had Sky. At like 12 at night. Yeah, Turton wasn't born. He wasn't testing an entrance, Turton. It was actually in a live show, a televised live show. Imagine having to follow that. Somebody had to. Alright, September done. Feyenoord Rotterdam. Remember when Man United won the Cup Winners' Cup in Rotterdam, 1991? Brother got my brother wasn't. I always thought my brother was there. He wasn't. Woodward, please, with Reckon it's the Wood. Oh yes, well yeah, good. %66% win ratio. Cool. 0-0, 2-0, 1-0. Right. Sent him. Really? That's pretty cool. VHS postage. Those were the days. Feyenoord center system. Let's go. I'll take a little look at everything in a sec. Wan-Bissaka is more suited to fullback, but I want him slightly more comfortable at wingback, so that's why we're training it. Oh yeah, we need to change. Let's play with the 3 at the back thing. Keep the AI guessing. That looks good enough. Actually, it's Feyenoord. All right, Sergio Romero can start. I want Igalo to score, so just get a goal, Igalo. That's it. Everyone else is okay. Bruno is quite tired. Has he got work rate higher than his stamina? No, doesn't seem to be. Twanzebe on cover. Let's play Dalot as well instead of Williams today. Okay. Expecting a win. Faith. Okay. Odion Igolo. Thank you, Liam. For Kaufman, thanks for the follow. LUFC Alex, Bridgest, Curver, and thank you very much for the sub, Darth Necris. Really appreciate that. %67 possession, 68. Owen Hart died at the same venue as my HR's high school graduation, really? We were protested by the Westboro Baptist Church. Right. Why were you protested for the Westboro Baptist Church? What did you do to deserve such an honor? Go on, James, get there. Oh. We had a theatre production 5 years prior to that, had a gay character. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Literally. A gay character. What was it? Was it original work? And whereabouts in the country are you? That sounds... So 5 years later... Oh, you are actually in Kansas, right? Okay. But still, 5 years? Will they come in every year or something, or? Just that? They came every year on your graduations, on the high school's graduation. That sucks. But also, quite funny. So the Westboro Baptist Church are homophobic psychopaths. I think that's probably the best way to put it. I don't know too much about them. I know the name and I know they're psychos. I didn't. I can't possibly comment on the fact that they're inbred, or maybe they're not. I don't know. But yeah, American religious stuff is very different to attitudes in the rest of the world. That's what I'll say about that. I live in a very conservative area of America, in Michigan, where it's full of incredibly religious Dutch people. Mostly all attorneys. Oh, right. And Bruno scored, by the way. Yay. I think long throws are back, fellas, you know. I think that was believable, that double fister. Oh, Bidgelow. Yeah. So yeah, the whole religious side of certain parts of America is very, very different from the UK, for example. People get kicked out of churches, you know, churches, where people go for moral and spiritual guidance, according to a holy text, which was written thousands of years later. And people get kicked out of these churches. Why? Because they didn't donate enough money to them. Think about that. Awful. Igalo scored! Oh no, James was off. God damn it. Okay. Let's rest Wan-Bissaka. Put Williams on, swap you two. Are you saying a bunch of people are about to get kicked out of the street? Yeah, should do that. And we'll cite religion as the reason why you can't comment. Sub chat only from now on. Certain tattoos in this part of the world. I have friends whose families have split up over tattoos. A friend, Liz, has tattoos and doesn't speak to her parents as a result. I think it's Liz. Yeah, they don't, because she got a tattoo of Tool, the band Tool. It's ridiculous. It is some parts of it ridiculous. And you see these, because churches don't pay tax. They don't pay taxes, right? I mean, tax on anything, as far as I know. You go through an incredibly, like, gentrified area, sort of like very poor area, and then there'll be this, literally, it's called super churches. There is literally a giant building not too far from me, which is specifically a church for kids. It's huge. And there's like 100 of them within like 10 miles of here. It's ridiculous. The wage and tipping system in America is idiotic. I don't like it. But I mean, seeing both sides of that is quite funny. American waitresses and bar staff and things, they want you to come in. They want you to come here. They want you to have a good time because 2/3 of their pay is based on tipping, which is just like a thing. Like 20-30% tips. And Bruno Fernandes has scored again, another low one. Good shot. And then the other part of it is British waiters and bar staff. They don't give a fuck if you come in or not. They don't care. They're getting £10 an hour, 11 quid an hour. They don't fucking care if you come in or not. They're still getting paid, so why should they care? Of course they're miserable. It's a Saturday night. Of course they're miserable. They don't want to be serving you drinks. They want to be fucking getting slashed. Corona in Italy. So bad right now. The Champions League game Barcelona might get cancelled. Told you. That's why United signed Igalo. They're trying to get the league cancelled so Liverpool don't win it. They brought him from China specifically to do that. Pretty bad though. Positive note, someone bought a house across the street from the Westboro Baptist Church and painted it rainbow colours. Oh yeah, there's on my way to my in-law's house. They live in like a farm, middle of like pure Trump country, even though they're not like Trumpers. At Christmas time, everyone's decorations out. You know how like, the US do Christmas decorations unlike anything else. This one family has seen it like 3 or 4 times now. They have a 30-foot cross that they put up in their garden. But get this, it's not white, it's red. It is a 30-foot blood red cross. And it's terrifying. Oh god. I should really take snaps of that because it's terrifying. Next year when it's back up, I will take photos of it and you will go. I lived in North Carolina for 6 months and it was so annoying having to tip at the beginning, but I feel for the waiters having shit salaries. Yeah, that's part of it. But then they give a shit. They ask you, how are you doing? Would you like this? Would you like that? Do you want a refill, obviously? It definitely, it's performance related pay. That's basically what it is. So, yeah. I really want to set chat to emotes only. Oh. Okay. No, I'm done. No, we're chatting about the Westboro Baptist Church, religion, and waitresses. Oh yeah, by the way, most of the like waiting staff in America, the reason that they're like professional waiting staff is usually because they're stunningly attractive. Yeah, I base on I tip on the service as well, but it's usually minimum of 20%. So also food and everything's cheaper in America when it comes to like eating out and stuff. It is genuinely cheaper for me in the life to eat out than it is to go to the shop every 2 or 3 days because the shop's 8 miles away. So we just go to a local place and because I can barely eat anything anymore. So it's just cheaper to do. If you're single in America, it is cheaper for you to eat out than to buy fresh food and cook it. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. He's got 16 goals and 16 stars. No, 16 contributions. That's pretty good. Oh, we're all over the place in this flipping chat right now. Religion, homosexuality, tipping, Manchester United's youngsters. Okay, right, what we're doing. Bournemouth. All right, Bournemouth, you're gonna get used to this system. You're gonna be playing 4-4-2, so I think the extra man at the back will help. Williams and Rashford have a relationship. Oh, they've taken off Bruno. Bruno's tired. Andres Pereira and Pogba. I want to see what happens there. Best part of visiting the States is when you are at a restaurant, almost get a steak and a reach around for less than $50. True enough. Oh, there's a... Okay, there is... When we go to like one of our close friends, we have to drive past the most scummiest, disgusting building you'll ever see. But on the outside, it's tinted windows in this little building. It's just like one floor, car park. Everything's dark, apart from a bright pink neon sign which says, Touch of Paradise. The car park is always full, and they are definitely getting happy endings in it. They have to be. Alright, let's go. Keep the ball going. I have faith. Good, go. You're gonna have a massive budget, I know. It's gonna be what? Let's just say they add 100 million every year. Gonna be a lot. In Norway, you barely get a steak 50. Yeah, the food prices are... It's so much cheaper. Like, how much is like a Big Mac meal in England these days? I remember going to Mammoth Lakes and went in the cafe there, and the waitress kept ignoring us for ages until we got up and ordered our food. And even after we had our food, ignored us for coffee refills and shit. And when we were finished, didn't tip, and she went mental about how rude Europeans are. In Norway, a bottle of beer costs $8. Oof. Good steak is about 20 or 30 euros. Seriously? Fuck. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper here because most of the cattle that you're eating is literally down the road. There's a farmer with bison in his field. I assume he's culling them at some point. Yeah, all like fast food outlets are cheap. Everything's got a drive-through. You know, KFC drive-through, McDonald's drive-through. But then you got weird things. There's banks that have drive-through cash machines where you can deposit checks through. You know, one of those systems where you put your check in a thing and you close it and it goes thump, and goes round to the flipping person working inside the bank and you can see them open it. It's fucking weird. Anything not to get out of the car. Anything not to get out of the car. That should be the subtext for America. United States of anything not to get out of the car, America. But then there's also things like drive-through off-license, effectively. Drive-through... Oh, that was the best one. Drive-through cash for gold. Oh, God. Drive-through cash for gold is the best one I've ever seen. America seems like a weird society. You know, well, some of it is fantastic. A lot of it. They have so much, like, especially around here as well, like right next to Lake Michigan. Some of the best scenery you'll see on the planet. It's just gorgeous. But then there's also other aspects of it are worrying. I went to Detroit Zoo, and driving through Detroit, all of the freeways have like 20-30 foot walls, like until you get to the city center. And I'm like, I asked because the person that we were with works for like one of the governor. She's like her PR. She is his PR. I asked, why do they have like walls up over the thing? Officially, the word is safety. Unofficially, it's so people don't see the slums. Wow. You drove through Detroit. You're brave. Ollie drove down 8 Mile. When Ollie was over, he drove down 8 Mile on his way. That was funny. Yeah, so they're hiding things like literally so people traveling and commuting from other places can't see the slums. That was a fucking hell. Not having to pay a food server a normal pay means you don't. Exactly, I agree, Mantaras. I agree. 2-0, half-time. I like it. Extra man at the back doing wonders. Especially against the 2. Greenwood's not doing well again. De Gea seemed confused. All right, Gallo. Tell you what, Gallo, let's open up you because you have a better, wider skill set. Yeah, you can do complete forward. Go. That'll be like putting a wall around Liverpool. Oof. Fucking hell. Oliver. Where'd that come from? Don't you live in Birmingham? Jeez. Yeah. Yep. There are problems over here, but there are some incredible things. They've got so much of everything, and a lot of them don't know it. And that's quite sad. I think if they traveled a bit more, Americans barely travel. I mean, why would they? Because everything's cool here. Andreas at a corner. Oh, that was the Pogba corner because he's playing there. Damn, missed it. Okay. 5 minutes. More subs. Oh, Pogba is on. Okay, Pogba for McTominay. Why not? And anyone else tired? Wan-Bissaka or Williams. We'll do Wan-Bissaka. Oh, for Dalot. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, when I went, I understand why they wouldn't leave. Yeah, exactly. He's like, fuck it. Everything's great here, really. Obviously, there are some social issues right now, but social issues everywhere. Speaking of social issues, because I'm here on a marriage visa, and literally the extension's going through now. In September, I can apply to become a citizen now as the spouse of an American citizen. I only have to wait 3 years. But when Trump took over, oh shit, what am I doing? When Trump took over and started, people started getting kicked out of the country for, even if they were like there legally. I started to worry. It started to really worry about maybe this is going to happen to me. I'm seeing it happen on the news every day. I'm hearing it all the time. These things sound terrifying. It's just literally they turn up at your door, say you shouldn't be here, and kick you out. Doesn't even matter. I've got nothing to worry about. I should have nothing to worry about. I've done this all legally. I've got the bank account to prove it. Costs money. Exactly, Hoppy. That was the response. And they were like, people from around here were like, you don't have to worry about that. And I was like, why? And they were like, because you're white. And I was like, fucking hell. Jesus. That is some sad shit. That is sad. They weren't like making a point or trying to be satirical. They were just going, no, you don't have to worry about that. You're white. Oh, fuck. Yeah, for a while it kept me up at night thinking, shit. White Lives Matter. Ollie, we were talking about you. Did you drive through 8 Mile when you were in Detroit? I seem to remember that happening. Is that Goycochea, Barcelona goalkeeper? He's director of football's outlined and rolling up. Sven. Ooh, this guy. Here we go. Sven Mislintat. Judging player ability and potential. England, Germany. Cool. Oh, I tell you what I could do. I could start asking for youth affiliate. Ooh, let's try that. Let's try and get one for... Oh, okay. We're time for youth improvement. Club is looking good stuff. Right. Finance. Increased junior budget. Excellent. Affiliate club. Foreign youngsters. We agree that having an overseas affiliate with a good youth setup. Well, what? They say a lot about Avram Glazer. He likes me. Went with Brian and then again to buy a suit for his wedding. Oh, God. Did you put on Lose Yourself or any Eminem stuff? Thoughts on Liverpool's director of football? Probably sounds like he's done a good job. That's the guy that scouted Alba, Dembele, and Mkhitaryan. Oh, is it? Good. We're second, boys. Not made a single sign-in. We're second. Detroit is tragic. Downtown is all built up really nice 3 blocks. Yeah, exactly. You missed the conversation, Ollie, didn't you? Like how there's all those high walls on the freeway, so you can't see all the ghettos and slums. Ghettos is a bit run-down areas. Counter-attack for Spurs. Treat them with respect, even though we are at home. What was tragic was the amount of homeless people. Oh, yeah. They're everywhere. Vegas was riddled. Oh, I bet Vegas was. My Airbnb was right in the middle of one of those sketchy neighborhoods. Oh, great. If I could make a signing, what would I improve? Ooh. I think left back. Based on what I've got now. Left back or defensive midfielder. I think everything else is great. I hadn't slept in 30 hours, so I didn't care. Well, yeah. Sat on a bridge begging. Well, yeah, they're There are a lot of homeless people in the world, but it seems disproportionately high in America, considering the amount of wealth that's around. I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but McTominay scored a goal for Scotland. Great attitude. Good job, Scott. Am I anyone's favourite personnel yet? Let's go and take a look. Not yet. Let's have a look at Mason Greenwood. I got an interesting reaction out of him. No. What about Rashi? Jesse Lingard, favourite personnel. I didn't realise. Rashford, Poggers. Larnell Cole is his friend. He's at Rochdale now. Remember when I visited Florida and we took a taxi by a closed down hotel? I asked the cabbie about why it wasn't made into a student housing. The answer was basically, that would be helping students, yeah. Remember one guy was asking for people buying water and literally 2 meters to his right, some guy selling bottles of water for $3 a pop. Probably earning it together. No idea. More directors of football. Paul Hart. Mall cop. Ambitious of him. Amorotu. Bill Fowles, our girl, sir. Miguel Angel Ruiz. Continue the advert. I want to see who applies. Right now, I'd want to get Longoria. Alright, selection advice for Tottenham. Maguire, Twanzebe, Wan-Bissaka, Williams, Rashford, James, Martial. Martial's back, everybody. That deserves a... Martial is back, boys. Available for selection. Tony Martial. Wonderful goal today. Thought he fucked it. Everyone thought he fucked it. But he didn't. Yeah, he shouldn't be starting. Let's go with Igalo. Can't have Link. Yeah, I need to get a midfielder in there. Matic. Yeah, okay. Alright, counter-attack versus Spurs. Worth watching Fahrenheit 11/9. Michael Moore's latest film. He goes into detail about massive shit. The entire... Yeah, incredible. I've seen it. It's absurd. It is literally absurd. The lengths people will go to make a bit of money. I miss the Nigerian princes, so much more interesting than Bona Prince. Have you ever replied to anyone doing that? I'd like to give it a go. I'll try and get a chain conversation going. I went to school with Mason Greenwood, and once I got detention for 2-footing him on the playground after he nutmegged me. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Martial's goal today was pure 18 plus. I agree, Rosa. I agree completely. It was pretty filth. All right, Igalo, we need you to score still. They're doing a deep 4-5-1, so they're playing counter-attacky, and we're playing counter-attacky. Lovely. Did you get anything back, Offie? Ashton on Mersey? No, he's from Burnley, isn't he? I thought hang on, Mason Greenwood is from Yorkshire somewhere. Bradford. Close. Yeah, that makes sense with LUFC. Yeah, I agree, that's probably a good likelihood of happening. They stopped responding when I told them my age. FBI. Just pretend you're a little girl and see if they offer it. They want something else from you, and then you call the police. good switch. Keep it in, Rashi. He was in school in sale last year. Well, makes sense. Yeah, that was weird. When United beat PSG, Mason Greenwood was due in school the next morning. when he came on. Yeah, there was a couple. Fucking Bruno Fernandes's long shots are fucking fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, there was several of United players that came on that night they beat PSG in Paris were due in at school the next morning. Think about that. That's bad and amazing and brilliant at the same time. Don't they have a special status that they can miss some things? Oh yeah, they have private tutorage if they do miss a general school day. The club pays for it. Not a bad thing to brag to your schoolmates about, to be fair. Yeah. Sorry I'm late for double history. Why? Why were you late? Imagine if the teacher had no idea. Why were you late? Oh, I was in Paris last night. Yeah, I was in Paris. Oh, I'm a footballer. Yeah. You're not a footballer. You're 16. Well. Oh, that finish today from Green was superb. It was like Alan Shearer, rest his soul. R.I.P. Alan Shearer. Oh, just heard a bang downstairs and I got really old neighbors. That's weird. I'm worrying. A really loud single bang like someone fell. Oof. Offside. No! Shit. Son's crying. Alright, 1-1. Do you want to go for it, lads? Yeah, let's go for it. We'll go with a 3 because we have been using it. Tony, you're on, lad. Show us what you can do. Yeah, imagine a school putting the foot down. He can't miss. He's got double Spanish. He can't miss it. And he's like, but I want to play against Liverpool. No. Do your homework. All right. Rashford's done nothing, so I'm going to bring on Jesse Lins. Swap you two around. Winger attack. Winger support. Go. Shouting. Demand more. Nope. Looks like I succeeded in shutting the game down there. Oh, we only had 2 shots. They had 4. A point against Spurs, home or away, is good. Not happy with it, but won't tell them that. Bruno is doing really well. Pleased with how you did today. I suppose it's time for a team meeting to tell them I'm happy. Because we're only... they got a game in hand. I can't imagine us catching Liverpool this year. I think if we get a few more ability points in most of these younger players. I wonder if Klopp will go off again like he sometimes does. He goes into Spain. Atletico took him once. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. Alright, how are we looking now? 64 people. Hello, guys. If you're new here, good evening. My name is The Reckonist. If you've not already clicked follow, why not? Smash that follow button. If you're feeling appreciative or you have your Twitch Prime available, fire it my way. I would love it if you did. But if you want to get involved in more of the community stuff and sort of get access to Football Manager things that I create and don't release publicly, like training, set pieces, all that kind of good stuff, and also some pretty fancy articles, if I do say so myself. Best way to support the channel is through Patreon. Thank you so much or spending your Sunday or your Monday with me, I guess, if you're watching this on YouTube. Hello to you. Remember, Baron and Wisaka in the chat if you are. Right, I have a choice. Aberdeen. Munich 1860. So basically, what foreigners do we want in here? So basically, we can choose to have some Germans, some Scottish lads occasionally popping through, some French lads, or some Spanish lads popping in. What do you reckon, fellas? Germany ones sound fun, especially since it's in Munich. This doesn't... I don't think this has any bearing on much to do with their quality. It's just their nationality, and that's it. I like the idea of Aberdeen, but Munich 1860 is like... They're in the 3rd division still, so they're going to get better. It's Brexit squad. There's no Brexit squad here, Alpha. There's just no signings. I don't know where Braunschweig. I don't know where you are. This is Central Europe. Fierce rivals. Local rival is near Hanover. And Wolfsburg. I still want to figure out how you can get a feeder club to help you with work permits, because it's only come up once as an option for me in this game. This year, I don't know how relevant it would be because of, especially in England, because of Brexit. It was only really useful for, I think, countries with really strict work permit things, but other countries have lower... the way to go around it used to be basically for a British club to get a Central European nation other than Germany and Italy to be a work permit, because it was like 3 to 4 years of residence guarantees a work permit for that. I think Belgium were the best. I think France were after it because they only took 3 years, I think, to get nationalities. But I think Germany is a long time, same as Italy as well. But I don't think it's relevant anymore because of Brexit. Ever since Brexit was put into the game, I don't think it's relevant, especially for English clubs. Wasn't Fergie? Fergie was in Aberdeen. All right, we'll do a vote, shall we? The vote will come in now. I will narrow it down to 2. It will be a choice between Aberdeen. Oh, question. Who? Okay, create poll. Aberdeen and Munich. I will put it down to 2. I will have the poll open for a little bit, and I'm going to take it off the screen just to avoid giving it away. So yeah, you should have a poll. Poll is running. Yeah, click on the screen. You're available for that, and we will grab whoever gets the most results, and I will show you them. Yeah, who? Open the vote and extension. Yeah, so on the, I think it's the right-hand side of your screen. If you can't quite see it now, you should be something to click, and you can vote. We'll do it that way. Is there a time limit? I can't remember if it did. No, you got until I come back with a drink. I'll leave the poll on. All right. 10 seconds. Well, it's pretty much a landslide. 83% of you say Aberdeen, so we'll do Aberdeen. Aberdeen it is. Recommend team. I think I have the Scottish League in, so that's probably a good idea in the long run. Partnership with Aberdeen confirmed. We'll have the option to send players to Aberdeen. That's good. And we'll cover their wages. They are of no obligation to play the player. And we reserve the option to recall them when needed. That's good. Occasionally, they will send us young players. That's about it. Actually, yeah, let's have a look at the youth candidates. Oh, there's no options yet. We have to wait till the new year, I think. But yeah, we do have a new head of youth. It's Brian Klug from Ipswich, who makes a really good assistant manager as well if you're in the market and you can convince him. 1860 minutes supported the Nazis. Did they? I mean, let bygones be bygones, yeah. McTominay to Aberdeen for a lull. Actually, let's see if we can send anyone over there now. Probably look at the under-23s. Is there anyone with potential? Oh, there we go. Tiden Mengi. With a 1.5, he would be... Yeah, he'd be good. Let's see if he's open to it. Can I move him? Oh, I can't. Transfer window. Oh, unavailable for loan? Available for loan? I can't move him there right now. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, because he's not 18, maybe? Why can't I move these guys? Oh, is it just outside of loans? Window time? Oh, James Garner needs some game time. That Aberdeen won't be a too bad thing for him. Oh, it's moved to affiliate. I'm an idiot. Move to affiliate. Can't do it. Okay, so I'll come back in January. Idiot. Okay, Ludogorets, Razgrad. At home. Okay, so definitely youth team. Maybe even give a debut to somebody. Yeah, let's grab, right now, let's grab someone from the under-18s. Hannibal. Senior squad. Hugworth, you've been training with the seniors as well. Let's get you both up there for now, just for a couple of weeks. Move Chong to the 23s. Oh, I have one too many players for a perfect thing. Well, you're only going to be there for one. Hugworth has developed pretty well by the looks of that. Yes, he developed pretty well, Rashford. And Medjbree has improved since August. He's gone up from... He's the same. Okay. We'll play them. We'll play both of them. At some point. I'm right on point. Garner now comes deep, dictates tempo. Should we get him to play long-range passes? We'll just make him... Actually, am I teaching defensive midfielder? No, I'm not. I should be. Deep line playmaker defend. Yeah, that'll be good. Take control of this player's individual training. I love the way you can do that this year. Thank you very much for adding that. Passing. Long-range passes. Thank you, Quinton. Laird is now an influence on the right wing, so he runs with the ball down the right. Good. Okay. Okay, Ethan. Ethan, you can already sort of play left wing back. Can we get an inverted wing back for you? I know you're right-footed. Let's try that. Just get him as versatile as you can. Yeah. Between Chong and Hannibal, United have the best youth prospects hair-wise. Yeah, they definitely have. They must have the same barb. Ludogorets. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. Apparently, we need to respect Anisep. assistant. Yeah. I wonder if it's time to ask for a new contract. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit too early, October. November's like the earliest possible. I should have asked for that, so I'll have to wait till probably Christmas now. Okay. Let us pick a more rotation. We'll start with Greenwood. Martial needs time, so yeah, we'll get him on. Oh, counter-attack? No, 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 no. McTominay doesn't need to play there. Is Mata fit? Yeah, Mata's fit. Juan, you want to do... you can do advanced playmaker support, personalized. Fred, sure. Twanzebe, Maguire, Dalot, Lindelof at fullback. I mean, we're going to have to play Phil Jones, aren't we? No target man just yet for Phil Jones. Romero... Yeah, let's make sure Hugeworth is on for Rashford and Mejbri for Bruno. We don't need Pogba and Bruno. Ooh, according to Mike Phelan, Bruno Fernandes is better than Paul Pogba. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go with that. So we've got pretty good systems now. Everyone's happy with it. There are some lines focusing. We're second in the league and not playing, or unbeaten. We beat Liverpool. And they're above us, but they've won more and we've drew more. Unbeaten going into November, fairly good. See if we can get it last. Christmas, obviously, is the super important time of year. The goal around Christmas is genuinely not to get beat. And do a bit of physical training in early February. We'll possibly lower the physical training over Christmas, but I think we got the squad to deal with it. People are learning their new positions I'm giving them. A couple of PPMs will start coming in now. Greenwood! Oh, he's at the post. Down. All in all, quite competitive. We have Smalling coming back in next year. Bailly becoming fit in that back three will be incredibly good. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Get back out there. Fans. Right, tell you what, let's put some youngsters on then. Let's put both of them on. Fred 6.5. Fred for Mejbri, and then we're going to make Hugeworth make his debut. There we go. I don't know how to play you. False 9. Try it. False 9, but we'll go attack. So we need to definitely bump some people up roles-wise. Yeah, let's go like that. I'm going to bed now. That means that Ollie has to do his moderator job, which I don't think he's able to do. I don't think Ollie is aware that he's a moderator. Good stuff. 74 minutes. Right, now's the time. They're going to get tired. Surely now's the time. One filled. Good pass. All the way back. Oh shit, I didn't realize I put Reck plays twice. Did I just run an advert by mistake? Fuck. I'm sorry if anyone... Okay, I've updated that. Sorry if anyone sees an advert right now, it was a mistake. That means you'll be delayed by 90 seconds. Fuck. It was a 90-second ad by mistake. I clicked the wrong thing. And Mata has scored. Yay! Wonderful goal by Juan Mata. Good, lads. I'll take a 1-0. I will go positive. And Martial's injured. Great. Do I have another sub? Yes, Daniel James. Daniel James. Daniel James. That should be a Daniel James song. I don't know if it is. Purple Rain, Daniel James? No? Just me. Drop from the first to sixth for my shitty leaked goals to the bottom half team. Do you? What's happening? Leaking goals at the back because I only have David Luiz doing alright. Have you considered doing training to stop those goals coming in? I hope nobody scores while I'm watching this ad. I'm sorry. That was a misclick. I noticed that I put Reck plays in the title twice. It only took 3 hours for someone to say something. Oh, no one did. I spotted it. Good job moderating, Don. Martial Brewstag. Yeah, apologies. That wasn't meant to happen. I usually actually have to go to the bathroom and stuff when I do adverts, Thundergun. Sorry about that. It's not like I make thousands off adverts anyways. Only 60 of you still here. Been consistent 60. Thank you very much, guys. I know Sunday is busy day for Football Manager streamers because there's so many of you now. I'm constantly flattered by the support I get, not only just in numbers, but then there's the people who donate on the Patreon and just generally donate things just to help, you know, me keep up doing this to get more people. If you'd have told me 5 years ago I'd be living in the United States and streaming as a part-time job with my own really successful Patreon creator page, I would have called you a liar and probably punched you. I have Monday off because it's a holiday. It's a holiday? Bank holiday tomorrow? Damaged foot for Poggers, no! Oh well. And we're playing Villa now, Ollie is here, Olivery. Better Ollie. They fade late in games, that's interesting to know. They get tired. And Douglas Luiz is the leading goal scorer. They've only scored 2. They're a threat from corners. Have we facilitated that into our training? We have not, but we do have time. Let's do that. Set pieces, defending corners. Good. National holiday in my country because it's Independence Day. Which country is that, Alpho? Portugal? I want to say Portugal for you, Alpho. But then I'm like, Portugal have Independence Day? Excellent response to Director of Football. Who have we got? Angel Gomez. Stuart Webber's there. Mike Phelan fancies Director of Football, do you? What do you need Director of Football for? Nothing really. Just a laugh. I just wanted to see who came up. If I was needing a Director of Football to make transfers and stuff, I would have picked Longoria a long time ago. Or maybe Sama, if I was a German club, definitely. Well, this guy, if I really wanted my scouting knowledge to go up, but I can't sign anyone for 5 years, so what's the point? Maybe like 2 years before. 2 years before I can sign players, I'd start paying attention to that and put scout reports out. But, Director of Football job. Yeah, keep it going. Continue the advert. I'm just gonna edge all these guys along. Villa assistant. Okay. Wisdom Teeth out on Thursday, chaps. So there'll be no stream Thursday, just so you know. I know Thursday's the usual day for this. But, no stream Thursday. Probably no stream until at least Thursday the next week, because I won't be able to talk. There should be an honorary position only option for contract offers. Ooh, like ambassador role. But what would be the benefit for the club? There need to be some sort of benefit there. The stream might be better if you don't talk. Sorry, Ollie. How many views do you constantly have on your Twitch channel? Oh, it's just me, is it? It's just me, isn't it? Yeah. Glass houses, mate. Glass houses. All right, Bruno. One of them's you. It doesn't matter. All right, Fred. We'll deal with Matic, I suppose, since they picked Matic for that role. Basaka, Twanzabi. I got all my wisdom teeth out before I had to pay for dentist. I had one out a couple of years back before I moved. And Commander Root. Yeah, Commander Root's there every game. Every stream. So consistent. Ollie streams House Flipper. Doesn't interact with the chat. Has his microphone doing dual input, so you're hearing twice. And when he does talk, he's like, alright. Just doing some houses. Why am I not partnered yet? Oh, God. All right, let's go. Let's get Hannibal and Hugwith back to their roles. Jabroni. Petition to raid Ollie. If he's live, I'll do it. No, I won't. I don't know, actually. I could do. Not wrong with it. Enough people are interested. Everyone, click on Ollie's name and click follow. Let's just see the power. See the power of a Reckonist endorsement. Yeah, Ollie, do you stream consistently and just don't tell us about it, or what? I don't have notifications for when people go live on Twitch anymore because it's just crazy if you do. Well, you were off work for a while and you never considered streaming that time. You could have been getting at least your own Twitch Prime sub, if you're clever. Log out. Log back in. Unlink. Rashi. Oh, back heel from Rashi to James. Oh, lovely. Oh, he's going all the way. Rashi. And Mings clears it. It's the post, I think. That was nice. That looked good. Do you ever drink clear liquids? I feel like I never see you drink water. Not really. I don't drink Coke or anything, so I get caffeine from little tiny bits of caffeine from like squirty bottle things. I do drink water, usually when I'm out biking. Speaking of which, I'm biking tomorrow because all the snow's fucked off for a bit, so I'm going out. How often are you watching my liquid input, Chris? Does anyone else discover players with common nationalities in weird leagues? Yeah, I discovered something last night. I still discover things. So I've been writing down. Basically, I've been writing down all my tips for football, man. And I loaded up the editor and had a proper click around. I haven't loaded up the editor and really looked at it for a long time. I don't know how long this has been there. But I found that there is a property for certain nations buying players from certain leagues. For example, Brazil, this is where I found it, Brazil have a much higher chance of signing a player from Haiti if he's under 18. So that exists. There's also a couple more. But yeah, nations have that priority. Germany had Japan and Turkey, I think it was. I think it was. I'm a Red Bull hype girl. I think you'd be perfect. Ooh, what the? Oh, really? Oh, really? Girls are watching, guys. Girls are watching. Sup? I'd love a sponsorship. Let's get G Fuel in. Let's get G Fuel. I found a Serbian from Georgian team. Well, that might happen. Turn the cam off. Irish from Croatia. Well, you know, people like that exist. Ooh, which team would you pick if you could pick between Ireland and Croatia? Everyone's Irish. Everyone can trace their ancestry to Ireland, apparently. If you've wore green in your life at one point, you're technically Irish and get citizenship. You should, by the way, before Brexit. Oh, it's already happened. Okay. Man United versus West Bromwich Albion. Let's go and keep the match engine guessing by going back to 3 at the back. Control possession, Bruno Fernandes and McTominay. No, I think McTominay. If you play there, McTominay, I want you doing, yeah, ball winning. I don't want you to move much. You might not be as creative as Poggers, but you definitely can do a job there. Mason Greenwood, do you want to play on the right? And then we'll put Tony Martial, if he's fit. He is not fit. Okay, Igalo. Has Igalo scored yet? No. Right. Target for stream. Igalo must score. What flavor G Fuel would you do? It tastes of sweet revenge. I don't know. I don't know if there's got... I don't even know there was flavors. Yeah. Anybody has any in with sponsorship companies? I'm all for it. Radio Chorley. I'll do that. I'll do anything. Literally, I'll do anything. As long as I don't have to pay tax on it. And I don't have to report it. I'll use my JD. Oh, Turton. If I got sponsored by JD Sports, fucking Mike Ashley. Oh, yeah, ring marketing. Just say, look, we've got this guy who we can just send loads of free gear to, and occasionally JD will pop up in front on the screen, like once every half an hour. Oh, really? Wow, sounds quite interesting. Turton, that's what they call him. That sounds interesting. What's his viewership? Oh, his max is about 60 on average on a Sunday. 60,000. Wow, that's a lot of people. I'm surprised he's not asking. No, 60, 60. Most of them are tabbing out. They listen to it like a podcast, so unless he says something, they won't even notice. Oh dear. Having fun tonight. I'm having fun. Alright. Passionate. Time for everyone to dig in. Hey, West Brom, hang on. Is this Cup? And I'm playing my first team and I didn't even realise. Fuck. Yep. Attack. Grosicki. Oh, De Gea saves it. Good lad. Brandon Williams with a long throw. Cleared. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Is that Lanzini? Literally Lanzini from West Ham. Is he there in real life? Liam, you'd know. Liam, is Lanzini at West Brom in real life? Oh, you'd have to be because transfers are locked in the first transfer window. I locked them all. Speaking of West Ham, what's happening at West Ham? They seem to have issues. Igalo has finally scored. Igalo has finally scored. No, he's not. Oh, I wonder if they're allowed to loan. Yeah, they must be because I sent people out on loan. Yeah. Go on, Rashi. Finish the game off. Oh. He's going all the way. Marcus Rashford. Oh, no, he lays it off. Mason Greenwood, left foot. Oh, he's done a Rabona out of McTominay. A Rabona by Greenwood. A full-on Rabona. Flashy. Does anyone have any tips on how to stop my spending 1 million on 35 different regions every transfer window addiction? Why always me? Okay. I used to have that problem, and I realized why that happened. This was years ago. That the reason why I do that was because I was using a Genie Scout, if anyone remembers that. You could just like load up your game and it'll tell you which regions had a good potential, whether or not they got to that potential. I used to do that constantly. I'd snipe the best 4 or 5 every time, every save. But since I stopped doing stuff like that, just limit yourself to players. Yeah, just limit yourself. To be fair, I don't have any other tips than that. Maintain discipline. Greenwood! Oh, I thought I was in. I was an inch wide. It was an inch wide. Sometimes an inch is all you need. Alright. Who's knackered? 67, Bruno. Juan Mata is coming on. Good. Brandon Williams is knackered. Got Wan-Bissaka and Dalot, so we can do that. Switcheroo. And Rashford and Greenwood. Greenwood's having a good game wide, right? Let's take Rashford off. Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez is doing alright. I've never ever gotten anything out of him before. But I haven't really played as Man United before. Or for a long time. Reck, my advice there was just don't. Yeah, I don't have any like psychological tricks or case studies to refer to. I just go in the scouting center, filter to under 18 minimum release. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. But yeah. I just wouldn't do it. It just takes too much time. Wait, that's pretty much what everyone does. Oh, that foul? No. It's pretty much what everyone does. Why always me? Oh, Gomez. Cut it back. Igalo's surely. Oh, good block. Igalo can't beat O'Shea. Oh, I thought it was John O'Shea then for a second. Wheeled out John O'Shea. You can't be offside from a throw, lad. Ooh. Oof. Just sign players you actually need. Yeah. What I do, limit your squad to 21 players is a good way to not keep buying people. I like to do that. 21's the right number for me. What I would do as well, if you do buy all those players and you should loan them out and have 100% of their wages paid if you loan them out. I'll always sign players with only sign players with funny names, like Steve Wonder. Stream legend Steve Wonder was a region from Brazil who had Vision 5. Good stuff. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I beat my wife into a coma and about to lose custody of my kids. How do I stop, Reck? Just stop. Don't beat your wife. That's like scratching your own car. Have you tried not doing it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, good idea, yeah. Igalo has ended his goal drought. It took him a little while to settle, but he's got his dream boyhood goal. He's scored professionally for Manchester United. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Classy Igalo on form. Yeah, well done. Although I did play most of my first team in a cup game because I wasn't aware it was a cup game. Excellent response. Marcel Brands. That's the guy at Everton, yeah. Any more? Continue advert. I'm just going to keep continuing the advert. Walsh. Steve Walsh, this is the guy I talked about Pearson earlier. This is the guy that won Leicester that Premier League title. Yeah, from 2011 to 2016. That's the year they won it, right? He had 5 years, 5-year stint, won the Premier League with players he bought. He is the reason Mahrez went there. He's the reason they went for Kante. You know, all those types of players between that 5-year period all came through him. Ronald the Cock with a C. Cock with a C. Mentoring in review. Brandon Williams picked up mixed. Mason Greenwood picked up mixed. Angel Gomez picks up some positive personality traits. Good. Jesse Lingard apparently has come deep to get ball now. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I don't think that's a good thing for him, but he's learned it. Angel Gomez. Even Vardy. Yeah. Steve Walsh. He's the man. Then he went to Everton and it failed pretty badly. Pretty quickly as well. Lightning can't strike twice, but he'll always have that. Those were his players on that pitch. Those are the players that he went, yep. That one. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff about Kante. For like a year before, he kept telling, I think... Yeah, he just kept saying, he'd walk into the manager's dressing room and just walk past it and shout, "Remember Kante?" And they didn't sign him. It took him ages to eventually sign him. They didn't know... Yeah, it was Ranieri, wasn't it? He didn't know what to do with Kante. They played him in like an attacking midfield role for a little while. Because he is a bit weird. He's a weird player. Anyway, goal of the month, Bruno. A daisy cutter from 20 yards. They're always worth looking at. Against Spurs. Here's Baron and Wisaka. James. Bruno, goal of the month. All right. The criteria for that is so weird. Congratulations, though. Well done, mate. Yep. Good. Manager of the month, not me. We're fourth. We got game in hand? No, we are fourth. 5 points behind Liverpool. Only us and Arsenal are unbeaten because we keep drawing instead of winning. Okay. I'll tell you what, that's probably a good place to end it for today. I will definitely be on Tuesday, and if I'm on Tuesday, there is a good chance it'll be a very long stream. I want to get quite far into this pretty quickly. Remember that in next Thursday, the Thursday coming, I'm having my wisdom teeth out, so don't expect much in the way of streams. However, there will be some stuff up on the Patreon, such as what I scribbled down here. I will sort something out as a post in that period. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I can't remember if I clicked save, but I'd do it again just in case. Thank you very much. I'm loving this. I'm just loving the slight challenge and the focusing on developing the talent we've got. We're doing all right. Fourth. I think once, you know, people get back from injuries and a couple of the youngsters get some more game time, they will improve, and we'll go on from there. All right, what is going on in the Football Manager community right now? Who needs a raid? Let's go back. I raided Dan last time. I don't think he needs it. Oh, there's Viking Dan, and there's also a guy called Purple Viking. I have no idea who this guy is, but I'm gonna go and raid him. He is playing Football Manager, and he has English as his language, which means he's a candidate for raiding. Purple Viking, 0 views. Go in there. Let's be nice to him. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you at the latest. It'll be Tuesday. Yes, at the latest Tuesday. Take care. Have a good one.